For those who don't know, almost a month ago, I got a strike on the channel because of this video. Anyway, this has served two purposes. To let you know that the ending of this story is about to be finished, so I've taken on the task of re-editing this video and uploading it again. And the second is to let you know that the gift for the Supreme subscribers is ready. Now you can download the Battle of Luffy vs. Rock Lucci by going to the channel's community section. The new Ben 10,000 episode, The Era of Ion, just released, and the multiverse is in danger. In this post-apocalyptic future, we will meet the oldest version of Ben 10. This is also a battle between aliens that will make us question whether they improve over time. I'm Frio10mil presenting this masterpiece, hoping you'll love it. With that, I have a month, so let's begin. The episode opens by recapping the ending of Race Against Time, where Ion tried to seize the Hands of Armageddon as part of his plan to destroy all Ben Tennysons in the multiverse. This weapon was essential to conquer everything, but his plan was thwarted thanks to the intervention of Beast, who was able to stop him with his abilities and send him toward the Hands of Armageddon. This left us with two things. First, Ben wondering if he would ever have Ion's powers again. The second was this enemy's final words, insisting it wasn't his time. Now, after 47 years, Belgo is devastated. For unknown reasons, two robots try to stop the current enemy, who appears by disintegrating them very easily. An enraged X appears after being imprisoned by Ben for 20 years. In front of several townsfolk aliens, Baho demands to see Ben or threatens to destroy their city. During his speech, XLR-8 appears and punches him a few times. Even though this hurts him, he realizes he's not fighting the real Ben, since the original would have sent him to the projector on the first try. To everyone's surprise, the XLR-8 transformation was actually his son Ken, who, as a fun fact, is still wearing the Chrononaut suit we saw him in during Ben 10 Omnivore. In the control base, an alert wakes up Ben. He is informed that X has escaped, so he quickly heads to the battlefield. Here, his son Kenny is doing all he can to hold back X using his Genji transformation. Unfortunately, this mage has learned many tricks, including summoning an army of beings even more powerful than the ones his niece used to summon. With this, he holds back Jitre and prepares for total destruction, managing to cast a spell while his minions destroy everything in their path. Luckily, an Acelerin arrives just in time to join the battle. He quickly transforms into Four Arms Wild Bite, and without wasting any time, manages to destroy him with fire. Ben 10,000 has arrived. He looks older and has a new Omnitrix, but does he still have the same confidence that once defined the universe's hero? Ben's intelligence about his enemies makes him choose Blitzwolfer to destroy them all. With his howl, the few who survive face a Humongosaur, who gives them the same fate. Kenny transforms into Four Arms to escape, and he and his father prepare to end it all. The Jitre army and Diamond Head lead the charge. Kenny levels up with GX, but both realize they need speed to finish, so XLR-8 and Fast Track take care of clearing the battlefield. Now they just have to find a way to break X's spell, who keeps sending more minions to attack Ben. Thanks to Kenny, he tries to get closer, but the spell is so strong it destroys anything that approaches. 10 uses this chance to try to destroy Kenny. He reveals that what happened to his family will also happen, assuming Ben ended his niece Charmcaster's life in the past. Clockwork's energy is essential, triggering an intense clash that overloads Kenny's Omnitrix, causing it to emit a strange color. The attacks end with an explosion, where 10 manages to come out victorious. About to complete his revenge, Ben Amite sends a bomb that captures 10 and ends this whole battle. Now, in a parallel universe, the Degenerator Rex to be exact, Ion makes his appearance in front of Rex, leaving us with a million questions. Here's how this chapter ends. Before wrapping up, I'll mention some references and curiosities that caught my attention. Ion's PNG. In the first battle with Ion, a strange event occurs as Beast uses his cousin Ion to attack him. He does this subtly and in a familiar way, since the same PNG was used. From the mistake in the first season's episode called Tourist Trap, where the animators forgot to include Ion, and instead they preferred to use the PNG. Yes, literally, they put this one The Alpha Alien. Among the aliens from downtown that we could see in this episode, there was an Ultra T, a fish that I must have seen somewhere. Two beings from 6-6's race, and this robot, if it looks familiar to you, is the same one that appeared in the Ben 10 Generator Rex crossover, United Heroes, where the main enemy, Alpha, took over this body to be able to fight against a Mongosaur. A subtle detail since we eventually see something from the Generator Rex universe. Old Ben before us, we have the oldest Ben we've ever met, where it's clear that age is taking a bit of a toll on our hero. He has what we could think of as the last Omnitrix Ben could ever get, an Omnitrix that, over the years, has been covering more and more of his arm. In this one, we can see that it literally covers his entire arm, which is pretty accurate since the creators of the series actually revealed a concept art where we could see a much more grown-up Ben. Using a very similar Omnitrix, it's quite interesting that over the years, the Omnitrix has been considered a kind of parasite. Because as we see in some of these images, it's as if it's invading its host. The fastest speedster alien. For a long time, there has been a discussion about two speedster aliens. XLR, 8, and Fast Track both run at high speeds, but has time been given? The reason for an alien to be considered the fastest in Ben 10 is that Fast Track himself would be faster than XLR, 8, because of a small detail, the wheels of those who accelerate in alien worlds. We were shown a bit about the culture of these aliens, where we were taught that these aliens were put to the test to obtain these wheels with which they could reach extreme speeds. Today, this was finally proven, and the debate about the fastest alien in Ben 10 is now concluded. Before I say goodbye, let me tell you that this is a work created by Lux Tenebris. It could be the most epic Ben 10 series as it focuses on Ben 10,000's future. My big news this year is Freecido has been born, so now I just wish you a happy and prosperous new year. I am Frio10mil, thanking these people who have accompanied me this year, subscribing to the channel, and without much more to say, I say goodbye.